Hey everybody, it's been a hot minute since I came and did an IGTV for you, but I figured I'm going to do a quick one. Hopefully won't get interrupted by my kiddos, but we'll see. I wanted to come to you today and talk to you about the fact that worthiness has no prerequisites. Today, you have everything living right inside of you to go out and achieve the thing it is that you want to achieve. The job, the program that you want to accomplish, the weight loss, the challenge of running a marathon, the starting a school, homeschooling your kids, whatever it is that you desire and want to do, you have it in you. Okay? We just have these stories that we've been telling ourselves for a really long time that's getting in our way. I wrote down some stuff because I did not want to forget anything. What is your dream? You remember that part in Pretty Woman at the end where the guy's like, hey, what's your dream? What's your dream? It always makes me think of that. But what is your dream? What's your goal? What's your desire? What's your heart's mission? Okay, maybe it's that. Maybe it's to be healthy. Maybe it's to run a marathon. Maybe it's to finally start that business. Maybe it's to find the love of your life. Maybe it's to finally finish that book. Maybe it's to have more energy or more confidence. Whatever it is, you have it in you today to start working on it and reaching for it. And I will say that we all tell ourselves, like I was just saying before, these stories that get in the way. These stories of shame, these stories of failure, these stories of inadequacy, these stories that other people have written about us, right? Other people have said things or mentioned things, and when we hear it enough, it tends to become a belief. Abraham Hicks wrote a good quote, and I've got it here. A belief is just a thought you keep thinking. And so what are people telling you, and what could you be telling yourself that you've thought long enough that's become a belief system ingrained in you? You have the power purely with your thoughts to change your life. Your thoughts create your feelings, and your feelings create the action or the inaction in your life, and those produce the results in your life. And so when I was thinking about this, I was thinking about affirmations, positive affirmations. We all hear it and it sounds woo-woo and woo, but truly, I've been embracing the idea of affirmations, creating affirmations for myself. And I read it in this book that I'm reading called A Tribe Called Bliss. And I love what affirmations have done for the lens in which I view this world now. It's taken me from victim mentality to creator. It's taken me from someone who felt very like a bystander of her own life to empowered to living my life on my terms the way I want to and going after the things that I desire. And I am here to tell you that if I can do that, you can do that. So in this book, she talks about affirmations. Affirmations are important because they will keep you anchored to your new chosen feeling. The feelings create memories. As we switch gears, change direction, and forge a new path, 3 things will start to happen. First, our thoughts are going to regress to the old ways. I mean, our brain is wired for that. We are fight or flight, and your brain is there to protect you. Obviously, from things like dying and being eaten alive by a bear. But because it can't distinguish that like fear of like, oh, this is a scary thing, it will protect you. And so we have to really work against that in certain instances to be able to retrain our thoughts to do new stuff, hard stuff. We start playing those what if, and I was fine before, and wow, this is hard. I can't do this cards. Second, we future trip. I did this all the time. Creating and living out thousands of scenarios that will never actually happen. Y'all, I did this all the time. I was like the queen of worst case scenario, and it kept me in this safe cave, but it really was so not safe because it wasn't letting me live out my truest self. Third, we start to feel naked without worry or stress, right? We code ourselves in worry and stress. We celebrate worry and how stressed out, how busy we are, right? We as a society do that. We gave meaning to our addiction of worry and stress by thinking it's honorable. And if we don't worry, do we actually care? Will we be in control without it? Affirmations will redirect you to the thoughts you want to think, which will be attached to the feelings you want to feel. The thought is what creates the feeling, but embodying the feeling of what you desire is how you magnetize yourself. A happy woman is a magnet for her desires. You are capable of being a magnet for everything that you want in this life. Everything. I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios of stories we tell ourselves and how you can spin it to an affirmation that is going to serve you so much better, right? We can tell ourselves good stories. We can tell ourselves stories that will keep us safe. But are those safe stories really serving you? I am not smart enough and I am terrified of failing. I felt this so much in the beginning of building my business that it kept me from actually going out and serving the people that I needed to serve. And instead of that, you can say, I am enough. As I take the next step, everything will be revealed to me, right? I'm here to share my journey, to connect with other women, to help you along your journey. And the people who are for me will show up. I just need to show up as me. I don't have the time, money, or resources to fulfill my dreams. I used to tell myself that too. I am resourceful because y'all, we can be real resourceful on some mindless BS, right? But the things that scare us, we're like, oh, do I really need that? I seek and attract opportunities that bring me closer to my dreams. Last one. I'm ashamed of my body and I don't feel worthy. My goodness, I hear this far too often from women who are struggling with that idea of shame and that they're so far gone. And friend, you are not. God has made you to be the beautiful, wonderful, amazing, smart, brilliant creature that you are today. And I am here to tell you that getting skinnier is not necessarily the answer. It's not what you're looking for. I am a beautiful, strong, valuable work in progress. How are you speaking to yourself? What story are you telling yourself every single day? Because your thoughts are powerful and your thoughts will totally pave your future. I believe in every single person who wants to change, because I know everybody has the power to change. If I had the power to change, I know everybody else in this world does. So I'm here today to just breathe some life into you, to grab you by the shoulders and say, sister, you are enough exactly as you are, and you have everything at your fingertips. What story are you telling yourself today? What story have you been telling yourself? And what story from here on out are you going to speak to yourself? I love you.